Michael Blackson. I love this dude because he likes roasting people and he has a unique way of roasting people that you don't usually see in stand-up comedy. So when I heard about this show, I was like, this is the same old show. The moment you hear a comedian have his own show and named, like, this is the Michael Blackson show. If I see that with a comedian, I already dismiss it because I know that I'm going to get a subpar show that is geared to exploit the popularity of that particular comedian without actually giving us like good material. This show is pretty unique in how they decided to actually explore the whole concept of sitcoms. It's nothing new. It's the same formula, same settings. It feels like it's a sitcom. It's short like a sitcom. It feels like a sitcom. What makes it different is, and they have the same messaging kind of thing, whereby they have like a moral theme to actually tackle on each show, and they have these moral challenges that they have to go through, and there's like a small lesson at the end or whatever, because he's in high school. He's a teacher in a high school, and so you go like, yeah, there's that, but then there's now where what sets this apart from most of the sitcoms that I have seen is that they delve into not shying away from some things, like people having sex, like cussing out people, like roasting each other in class, like going into these deeper themes of abusive dads. Though they are short like any other sitcom and short in a very basic way, they're in a way explored in a very sensible, relatable, but still kind of funny and sometimes dark way, and it works perfectly. I thought I was going to get annoyed, but I love the fact that they did not sanitize the show to make it feel like it's supposed to be all clean. Michael Blackson is awesome. I love when he decided to roast the students in one particular scene, and the students also roasting him back. That was pretty cool. Some things that I found hard to... Some things that I did not like was the fact that they were using laugh tracks. I wish they would have worked without the laugh tracks, because outside that, there are actually some things that are funny and you don't hear the laugh tracks. So the laugh tracks for me was, you don't need this. I know that it's in the States, but where we've reached, I don't think we need laugh tracks in this kind of content. I don't know what they were going for. Maybe it was necessary, but for me, I was like, nah. The biggest problem that for me as an African, because I come from Africa, was how Michael Blackson tries to depict the African people and the culture, because we are not what he was showing. We're not like that. We're not primitive. We're not kind of noble in a way. We have our own way of life, but it's not what he was depicting. The very colorful suit. That's not. We call that vitenge. There's a West Nigerian name for it, but East African we call those vitenge. That design that he had on, and it's not that loud. It's only in one episode that you see. We usually use it sparingly. Those patterns, we use them very sparingly. You either see it on the side on a suit or running across a shirt, but it's not like all over from like the top to the shoes. So I was like, in a way, dude, you are insulting our culture, man. That's not how our fashion works. And plus, if it's used that way, the colors are usually muted and the patterns are usually uniform. You can basically make out what's happening with the outfit. They're not all jangled up and just thrown in to show bright and extravagance. That's not how it works. There's a pattern, there's a way that those patterns are applied. So for me, Michael Blackson's depiction of being an African in the States was an insult. Let me just put it that way. But generally, it's an enjoyable show. Michael Blackson is Michael Blackson. I love all the extra characters that we have. They all have their own personality, and that's the thing I like. Personalities. I love when I can identify someone. I can close my eyes and hear someone talk, and I can instantly know that person is the teacher. Those are the two gossiping teachers. You know, you can actually make out who is who. No character feels the same. No character looks like the other. They are all distinct in the costumes and in who they are, their personalities. So this show for me gets 4 out of 5. If you have the time, yeah, you can give it a go. Just give it a chance. If you feel that the first episode doesn't get you there, just be a bit patient. I don't know how many episodes you're going to have in this, because I've already seen the 4, and it doesn't end there. There's a cliffhanger, and this is something else that they were able to do. They have a cliffhanger at the end of each episode. So yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Remember to always watch what you enjoy and enjoy what you watch, and I shall see you on the next one. Please subscribe.